Good evening, all, and Merry Christmas. Jamie 14 Studios here. This is an unusual type of video, but you know what today is? It's Christmas, of course. But today is 10 years since I started Model Railways. It was when I was only 8 years old on the 25th of December 2015, and I got my first model railway, my first model train that I ever got. To celebrate, I'm going to do a rundown of all my models to celebrate 10 years since I started the hobby. There's somewhere about 100 of these, or somewhere. Let's get started, shall we? So that one is... So that's a... That one's got no class, but that's a Caledonian blue saddle tank. That one's a Hornby Class 08 shunter. A Bachmann Class 03 shunter. 101 class in GWR 167. Another 101 class, Rothery Industries. Hornby Terrier, Brighton. Another 101 class, LNYR. And another 101 class, Truro. The end cab came off. Hornby 4F in BR Black with no lining. Hornby Winston Churchill, a Bullied Light Pacific Battle of Britain class. Hornby King Arthur class N15, Sir Hervis de Revel, that one's called. Hornby Standard Class 8 Duke of Gloucester. Bachmann Standard 4 tank. Hornby J50 in LNER Black. The Hornby Cock of the North in LNER P2. Hornby King Class King Henry III in BR Blue. Hornby Mallard in A4. Hornby B12 in BR Black. And Bachmann Webb Coal Tank in LMS Black. That was the first shelf. Here's the second shelf. Bachmann J72 in NER Green. Oxford Rail Adams Radial Tank in EKR, East Kent Railway Green. Hornby N2 in LNER Black. Helgen Class 07. Hornby 060 Austerity Saddle Tank, a J94. Hornby Walter K. Wickham, an A4. Oxford Rail Dean Goods 060s in ROD Khaki and Great Western Green. Hornby Q1, the preserved one, seen today at the National Railway Museum. The Bachmann V2 in LNER Green. And a couple of same saddle tanks as the Caledonian one. Smoky Joe and this one that's funnels lost. Bachmann 94XX in GWR Green. That one, a Hornby Peckett. The Errol, that one's called. Hornby Ginty. Hornby Railroad Ginty in S&D-GR Blue. Hornby Sir Nigel Gresley, another A4. Bachmann Pannier tank GWR 5700. Bachmann IVAC Class 2MT and BR Earlycrest. Another in BR Earlycrest, the standard 3MT tank by Bachmann, and Bachmann V3 and BR Black again. That was the second shelf. Bachmann City of Truro. Hornby Grange class. I think that's Lavenir Grange. Draycott Manor Dapple Manor class. Bachmann Great Western ROD. And Hornby Railroad County class, County of Devon. Hornby J15 with red rods. Hornby J36. Hornby Claude Hamilton, a D16. Hornby B12 in LNER green. Hornby B17 Kilverstone Hall. Bachmann Stanier Mogul in BR Black. Hornby T9 class in LSWR green, the preserved one. Hornby Patriot Bradshaw. Hornby Standard Class 4 460 in BR green. And Hornby Railroad 9F Evening Star, the last ever steam locomotive to be built. Let's go to this. Bachmann H1 Atlantic La France in LBSER Brown. Bachmann WD Austerity 280. And as you can see, some of these have got their tenders detached. These ones you can detach. These ones you can't. Hornby Princess Royal Coronation, Duchess of Sutherland. I believe if it's a Princess Royal, it's a 7p. If it's a Coronation class, it's an 8p. That's Duchess of Sutherland. Hornby Standard Class 2 in BR Green. Another Hornby Princess Coronation class, City of Edinburgh in LMS Black. Bachmann Standard Class 4 460. Hornby Flying Scotsman. This was one of the first models I ever got. It was on that day 10 years ago I got this one for Christmas. Hornby Tangmere. Another Battle of Britain class. Hornby Standard Class 5 in BR Green. Hornby Black 5 in BR Black. Another Hornby Black 5, this one's a railroad one. Hornby Battle of Britain class again, 92 Squadron, that one is. That, as well as that, are part of a multiple unit 2-car ScotRail Class 158. That's the motorised part. That one doesn't have a motor, so that one goes with it. This is either Early Hornby or Triang Princess Elizabeth, a Princess Royal class. Hornby Canadian Pacific, a Merchant Navy. Hornby Tornado in BR Green. And Hornby Flying Fox, another A1 class. Now this one, there's some diesels here, on there, and on this. Hornby Class 40 in, not Hornby, Bachmann Bachmann Class 40 in BR Green. The main logo of another Hornby Railroad Black 5. That other one was in LMS Black. This is in BR Black, like the Hornby Railways one. Heljan GWR Railcar. Looked nice. Murphy Models Class 209 Irish. An Irish diesel. Bachmann Standard Class 4260 weathered. Heljan Class 28 BR Green. Bachmann Class 47 in Intercity Blue. Bachmann Class 37 in BR Green. Heljan Class 17 in Intercity Blue. Bachmann Class 20 in BR Green. Hornby Class 35 in BR Green. Hornby King Arthur class. This one's what is that one? What's that one called? Sorry about that. This one's Joyous Guard. This one's a limited edition. I believe Locomotion Models Jones Goods. This one. Funny looking 460, this one. Very old one. Another Locomotion Models, I believe. A Precedent Class Lucknow, that one's called. Fabulous model. A Hornby Class 47. That one came with a train set many years ago. Bachmann Warship Class 42. Heljan Class 15. And BR Green. Bachmann Class 46 in Intercity Blue. Bachmann Class 40 in Intercity Blue. Hornby 8F in BR Black, no lining. Bachmann 9F in BR Black, no lining. The Bosch Buster Railgun, it came in a Oxford train pack. And then of course Stephenson's Rocket, with the coaches and a wee truck at the back. That's all the mainline stuff. Now we come to the Thomas stuff. So, and as you can see, the tenders have been detached, which I'll get to those later. So on here we've got Gordon, Henry, Toby, Diesel, Edward, James, Emily, Rosie, Daisy, Thomas, Percy, Duck, Donald, Douglas, Oliver, Spencer, and another A4. This one's Silver Link. This one I got today for Christmas. Oh, and there's these other two that I got for Christmas today. A Hornby Battle of Britain class. This one's 257 Squadron. And a Hornby B1 Mayflower. Stunning models. Indeed. So, I think those are all the models I've got, yeah. I'm very proud of this collection that I've built up over the last 10 years. And to think that this has been going on for way over half my lifetime. It's crazy to think that, isn't it? And this drawer here are the tenders for the Sodor ones. Some more tenders. Oh, sorry about my finger. And some more tenders. Any in here? No. That's them all. And up here, of course, is the train set in my attic. This is how it looks right now. The progress that's been made at the moment. That's meant to be a train station. So at the moment, how about we also go through the rolling stock. Of course, there's dozens of coaches, as we know. There was not much where else to put them. So, of course, I know we've got some LNER Teak coaches, some LMS coaches, Intercity coaches, some blood and custard ones, some maroon ones, green ones, and those are Southern Yuns, a couple Railways LNER ones, Royal coaches, Pullman coaches, Gordon's Express coaches, some GWR Express coaches there, and the Eurostar. And I believe there's a mail car, a one-off GWR car, and where's the other one? The other one's a funeral car. And there's a Spencer car there. I believe that one's the funeral car. And down here at the bottom, at the back is the Toy Story 3 train set. The loco is, I don't know where the loco is. Percy's mail truck, Henrietta and Toad. And some small coaches, a van, a couple of mega trucks, and a crane, the breakdown crane, and some trucks here at the bottom, some wagons, a couple of fish vans, and some tankers, and I believe that's a wedding car. Here is the rest of the rolling stock. Some sort of fuel tankers, and some flatbeds, and vans at the back. A couple utility vans there at the back, and a brake van and a couple minivans. And some more trucks, some vans, a couple utility vans and a brake van. As you can see, I've filled the troublesome trucks with stone and stuff, so they're not totally light. And here at the back, Annie and Clarabelle, some red mini Sodor coaches, a bunch of vans, 2 milk tankers, Scruffy. I don't know what you call that, but cool. Another brake van, and some other vans that I've filled, and that one that I've filled with stones and that. So yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas today. And I'm proud of the model collection that I've built up over the last 10 years. And to think that thousands of pounds have gone into all this is mental. Yeah, I am proud of this collection I've built. So, I think I should be going now. Oh, and one last thing. In case you're wondering about the newest Teammates of Britain episode, do not worry. It is still in the visualising process. I've got another 6 minutes of animation to do, and then it's all good to go. The release date, I'm planning to have it out on the 2nd of January, the day after New Year's Eve. So look out for the last episode of Season 4. And I think you'll enjoy it. So, this is Jamie14 Studios, signing out.